the girls. what we got. Second game. Okay. Okay. All right. I mean, I was, you know me, I'm always.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Southeast Fieldhouse for the JV contest. Southeast taking on the Northeast Vikings. D. Jackson and Jarius Poole. Jarius, how you doing today?
Good.
All right. Tell us a little bit about this game, Jarius. What are we looking forward to today?
A good win, I guess. I think the Southeast might win against the Knights.
So far, game just getting underway, and we've got plenty of action here at the Southeast Fieldhouse. And, you like to see a lot of aggression coming out of the gate. And, these guys are certainly fired up about the ball game today. So Southeast, the home team in white. Driving, no score here in the opening segment of the first quarter. Nice left-handed roll, bounced off the glass, no good. Reset, top of the key. Knights moving the ball around. Shot for three. Bangs out, no good. Southeast letting another three go. High off the glass, rebound inside. Southeast on the board first, scoring the first points of the ball game, 2-0. So, Jarius, when you talk about excitement here for this JV game, these teams, looking forward to really getting out of the house because, for the most part, we've had so much COVID-19 restrictions. It's always good and fun to see these teams just be able to go out and still have some type of normal high school atmosphere here.
Yes, it's good to get out the house.
So, Jarius, tell us a little bit about yourself. Senior at Paseo, junior at Paseo. How's the COVID lockdown been treating you so far?
It's a bit hard because I'm a dance major, so we're having a hard time dancing over the virtual schooling. But other than that, everything else is good. My grades looking good, Gotta stay up and just keep on top of my work.
So Vikings on the board now. 2-1. Southeast letting the ball fly for three. That ball no good, an air ball recovered by the Vikings, pushing the ball up the floor. Slowing it down just a little bit. Ball at the top of the key. Working in, pushing it out for three. That ball off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Vikings.
Southeast
touched
ball.
out, so it'll be Southeast ball. A little over-aggressiveness at times, Jarius. Sometimes you can let everything get away from you sometimes. Southeast with the ball, and there's a turnover. Here come the Vikings pushing the ball ahead. And they'll slow it down. And they'll go to the line. That's the first foul of the game on the Knights. Misses the first one. No good. Misses both free throws. And, Jerry, that's one of those things, man. When you're in a situation where you have to make your free throws, coaches tell you that all the time.
Like it's a nice ball.
Ball underneath. Power move under the basket. No good. Vikings keeping it for three. It's back of the rim. Great ball movement by the Vikings as they swing it around. Ball at the top of the key. Another three shot. Good. Vikings take the lead on that three-pointer. It'll be the first time out. 4-2. Northeast leading Southeast here at the Fieldhouse. 4:19 left in the opening quarter. Jerry, so far, what do you like about this game so far? What have you seen?
I've seen a lot of teamwork. They keep passing the ball, sharing, not hogging the ball like most basketball players be doing sometimes.
Teamwork. It's so fundamentally sound. I mean, it's not just one guy that makes a team. There's everybody has to contribute. And it's those contributions that are going to make the difference here at the Fieldhouse tonight. Northeast leading 4-2. 4:19 in the first quarter. It's Southeast's ball. Getting it past the timeline. Swings the ball back to the top of the key. Driving. Pushes out, pass over. And there's another three-point shot, and that one's short. Ball rebounded by the Knights. Up and no good. And here come the Vikings on the fast break transition. Nice move on the inside. Kiss off the glass, no good. Southeast with the ball. We've seen a lot of three-point attempts tonight, Jerry's. And there's another turnover. Here come the Vikings, and that ball gets loose, but recovered again. Putting the body on him. A little hard contact underneath. And then the lights went out. So the Vikings will go to the line, shooting a pair. That one. And here's that second shot. No good. Vikings, the Knights, I should say, another three-pointer. And there's our first three-pointer of the game. So many high-risk shots being taken tonight, Jarius. Do you like that in the opening quarter where you see so many teams just throw it up for three?
Yeah, I like this. Like, coming out far, they dedicated to this win. Or they determined. You can tell they determined.
Yes, that determination, that's going to make all the difference here. Coach shouting instructions, telling his team they have to pay attention. Vikings back at the line. Ties the game up at 5. There's an opportunity for the Vikings to take the lead. Free throw shooting has been at a minimal today, and there's another miss. Vikings coming back to play on defense. Here comes Southeast. A little more contact. That foul is on Northeast. Their first team foul. And there's a 3-second violation. In the paint. So Northeast will try to push this game up and break it open. We're all tied up with 2 minutes left here in the first quarter at Southeast Fieldhouse. Northeast Vikings and Southeast Boys JV game here on Southeast's YouTube channel. And there's another turnover. A very physical ball game so far, Jerry. Just talk a little bit about what you're seeing as far as the aggressiveness out of both teams.
Yeah, it's like a lot. It's a lot of aggression. It's a lot. You can tell they really into the game. That's the good thing. They're not being soft, acting like they scared. They really.
So, Jarius, as a student, how good is it to see, I don't know, basketball games and football games still going on as some type of sense of normalcy, in your high school life? I know we kind of talked about that earlier, but, just to be able to get out here and you see these two teams that are in the Interscholastic League, a part of KCPS, out here battling it like in the old days. The only difference is, they're out here playing in mask, which is kind of something that we don't usually get to see. But nonetheless, that's something that has to be done in this COVID age.
It's a good thing that they, still out here playing basketball.
And they are throwing up a lot of three-pointers. Now, Southeast has put up so many three-pointers, and you look down here, and they shot a lot of air balls.
Yeah.
I mean, not consistent with the three-point shot at all. Hopefully they can get that turned around here. So here's Northeast trying to defend it. We're still tied at 5 here as we wind down 30 seconds in the first quarter. Move to the basket, pulls up, off the rim. Rebounded by Southeast. Here they come. Coaches yelling to get back on defense for Northeast. And they'll slow it down. Draw up one play with 10 seconds left in the first quarter.
Score is 5-5.
And they're going to force a shot.
Northeast ball.
And not aware of the clock at that point, could not get the shot off, was Northeast. So at the end of the first quarter, we're all tied up at 5 here from the Southeast Fieldhouse. The boys game, the JV game here. Not a lot of action, a lot of three-point shots taken, Jarius, but not a lot of three-pointers made. Consistency is the key here, and they have been consistently inconsistent when it comes to the three-point shot. You agree? You disagree?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, all right. Lavinia, do you agree or do you disagree? Okay, I got Lavinia Wedlow here. She is running the board, keeping track of all your scores. Jarius Poole, a senior and a junior from Paseo Academy of Fine and Performing Arts. Two of the finer students. Would you guys think that you're two of the finer students that they have to offer? Jarius?
Yeah.
So we'll start the second quarter here. Game tied at 5. Not a lot of fireworks offensively for either team. A lot of turnovers, and not just a lot of turnovers, Jarius Poole, but a lot of errant three-point shots, especially from the Knights. I couldn't have said it any better, Jarius.
Yeah.
Jarius, you coming across a shot today on the microphone. I'm kind of surprised. You know,
I'm just trying to figure out what to say.
If you know what, if you don't know Jarius Poole, if you hadn't had a chance to meet Jarius Poole over at Paseo Academy, just call anybody over at Paseo Academy. Ask him about Jarius Poole. He is Mr. Paseo. And there's a three-point shot. Finally, the Knights able to pull out the dagger.
Yeah, their second three shot.
So that's their second three-pointer of the game. That makes the score 8-5. Knights taking the lead on that three-point shot. So so long they were tied up at 5, but now breaking the game open just a little bit with that three-pointer. Here come the
nice
Vikings with the
three.
three-pointer, answering it from the corner.
Now it's a tie game again, 8-8.
Game tied at 8, that's right. That's 3 in a row? Oh, okay. I thought, Lavinia giving us the information that we can use here. So game tied at 8. 7:05 left on the clock in the second quarter here. And there's another air ball.
And it's Northeast ball.
.46 after the charge call. Southeast moving the ball around. Ball up top. And there's another three-pointer. Was that ball blocked? I think the Vikings got a piece of that one. Yeah, one thing about the Knights, Southeast is not afraid to shoot the three-pointer. They've established that, and sometimes you have to do that. When you're at the beginning of the game, you have to establish an identity and say, this is what we're going to do. We're just going to fire the ball away. But there have been a lot of turnovers in the first half of this game. Here come the Knights. Ball inside, great pass, but rejected. Another turnover. Vikings pushing the ball up the floor, trying to break open this 8-8 score. And we'll get a travel call against the Vikings. So here come the Knights once again. Score tied. Just a bit over 5 minutes left in the half. Another three-point shot, no good. Ball battered around.
Northeast ball.
Now there's something you don't see every day. That ball hit off his shoulder and bounced around just a bit. It'll be Northeast ball underneath their basket. And kiss off the glass, no good. He'll go to the line. He'll shoot two. That foul against Southeast. And that shot no good. Second shot. And he misses the pair. In a game this close, Jerry, you can't tell you how crucial those free throws are. And later on in the game, that can come back to haunt you. When you miss those free throw opportunities, especially in a game like this where it's tied up at 8, you've got a lot of turnovers, a lot of missed shots. When they give you the opportunity at the charity stripe, you've got to make the most of it.
You have to. That's very important.
Southeast running out the clock just a bit. And that ball thrown away. It'll be Northeast ball. Great defense by the Vikings. And they're back up the floor.
And it's Southeast ball.
Another turnover. Here comes Southeast.
Another turnover.
How many turnovers is that, Jerry?
I'm not.
Where's our statistician? Is our statistician on break? I think they took a break. Regardless, here's those stats that matter the most of the scoreboard. Right now, it's still 8-8. A lot of turnovers, a lot of errant free throws, and a lot of three-pointers that just cannot find the rim. Here's another for the Vikings. No good. Vikings trying to get something going, getting the ball inside, back outside, setting it up. Another three-point shot from long range. Bounces off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Knights. And here comes Southeast. Looking to break this score, 8-8. 3:20 in the first or second quarter, I should say. Knights slowing it down. Ball at the top of the key. Down the post, battered around. Inside, off the glass, and we've got another foul. That'll be the 14th foul. Again, the importance of the free throw. You know, so many times in practice, Jerry's at the end, you know, coaches make their players shoot free throws when they're tired. It gives you that mental approach, the mental aspect of the game. It's so important. And he misses them both. Game still tied at 8. Just under 3 minutes left in the half, and the Vikings open it up with that layup. 10-8. Northeast takes the lead. Northeast trying to defend the attack by Southeast. Nice move there. High up off the arc and no good. There's the ball inside Southeast. Ties game back up at 10. What you say, Jerry's?
I think it was a foul tonight.
So here comes Southeast. They'll bring it back down the floor. 2:08.
Slowing things down. Shoot for 3. Oh.
How about that? That's some long range.
The score is now 13-10.
Has Southeast found their stroke? They're starting to light it up a little bit. Starting to connect more with those three-pointers.
They're not giving up on them 3 points.
Yep, Southeast takes the lead with that three-pointers. 13-10 Knights here at their home court. And you say home court, but realistically, the field house traditionally has served as the home court to all the IL schools. There's a turnover by the Vikings. Recovering it, and nice ball movement, the great no-look pass. And now the Vikings trail by 1:13 left in the half. And we're starting to get a ball game here, Jerry. So far, what do you like so far?
I like how, the Southeast Knights aren't giving up on them 3 points.
And you know what? And it's real easy to get a little frustrated when you're throwing up three-pointers, and they're not connecting, but they still have confidence in their three-pointers. You're absolutely right. Then every time that they throw it up, they believe they're going to hit. It doesn't matter if it's anywhere near the rim. It could be way to the right, to the left, whatever. We've seen some short, but nonetheless, they still are starting to connect and starting to really heat up in the area of the three-pointer. Wide open game here, 13-12. The Southeast Knights leading it here with 1:13 left in the opening half. It's Interscholastic League basketball here, the JV game. Right after this, we'll see the varsity boys on the floor. So here comes Southeast. Okay, got to get the dirt off your shoes, man, you know. Do your thing.
He taking his time.
Dribbling and taking time off the clock.
Oh,
And there's another turnover. Great execution. Great execution for Northeast at that point. Basically just staying patient and snake-like almost, pouncing on their prey when things opened up. And that's what makes a great ball team, when you are able to take advantage and give what the offense or defense gives you. Take advantage of it. And they're able to capitalize.
Shoot for the 3.
Coach trying to put a little body language on it over here. I don't know if you saw the little English. He said, "Ugh." Wanted to try to get that little back bend to get the ball to go in, but not quite getting it done. 14-13. The Vikings leading it with 27 seconds left in the opening half. Southeast ball. Trying for one shot. They'll play it for one last shot before halftime. He'll take him one-on-one. Dribbling into the trap. Time runs off the clock. So, the opening half. The Northeast Vikings lead 14-13 here at the Interscholastic League Fieldhouse. And it has been a game where we've seen ups and downs. We've seen teams with a lot of turnovers. We've seen a team that's been ruthless as far as shooting the three-pointer. And they're not afraid to make mistakes. And I think that's very important, Jarius.
That's very important.
So if you're a coach, Jarius, what are you looking for when you're recruiting a player? What is it that you want to see out of that player?
I say dedication. That's the main thing. Make sure you dedicated, come to practice, you know.
All right, well, we'll take a quick timeout. What you're seeing on the floor right now is the varsity team going through their pregame. A little bit of just getting on the floor, loosening up just a bit. We'll take an official timeout to readjust and try to get some things squared away, get you some different camera angles. I know you see that box right there in the middle of your screen. So we'll try to get that activated for you to keep track of what the time is on the clock. So take a time out with us. Enjoy the views, the sights, and the sounds from the Interscholastic League Fieldhouse. Jerry's Pool, D. Jackson. We'll be back right after this.
And we're back at the Southeast Fieldhouse with the Northeast Knights the Northeast Vikings versus the Southeast Knights. The score is 13-14, and it's Northeast ball.
All right, Jarius, we back at it again. What'd you like in the first half?
Shook for three.
The three ball has been deadly. Both teams have been living and dying by the three-pointer, and it's great to see some connectivity, especially to start the second half.
Look, it's Southeast ball right now.
Get in the middle. There you go. Watch the cutter. Watch the cutter. There you go. That's you, Zayden. There you go. Go, go, let's go, go.
It's Northeast ball coming down the court.
And turnovers have been vital as well. I mean, there have been plenty of turnovers in this ball game.
Plenty. And that goes another turnover.
Don't foul. Get back, get back, get back, get back.
Look, they're slowing things down.
There you go.
One-on-one matchups are always key and important.
There we go.
And yet another turnover.
Another.
How important has that been, Jarius? The turnover ratio here in this ball game has been so significant.
Shoot for three.
And another air ball.
Southeast coming down the court.
There you go, Zayden.
Another turnover. Like it's more like less teamwork now, rather than it was the first and second quarter.
Zayden, middle. Zayden, middle. There you go, there you go, there you go. Cutter, cutter, cutter. There you go.
You can hear the aggressiveness of both teams.
Zayden.
Coach is definitely into it.
Zayden.
And there'll be another foul.
In the inside of him, Zayden. Get in the inside of him. Thank you.
You hear the coach tell him what he wants them to do.
So, Jerry, just tell us a little bit about, I know we talk a little bit more about just things that are going on in the basketball game and, just the different things that go along in KCPS. And over at your school, at Paseo Academy, what are some of the things that are coming up, or what are some of the things that are going on? Because obviously Paseo Academy, one of the only high schools here that does not have any type of athletics. What has been the atmosphere, or what has been the talk or the debate about athletics at Paseo? Will we ever see athletics come to Paseo Academy?
From what I heard, they've been discussing it for several years about our attendance at Paseo. They saying we don't have enough students to have sports, but right now our middle school has got the highest, their attendance is good, so they got sports at the school right now. But because of COVID-19, a lot of our middle schools are not doing sports. I don't think no middle school in the Kansas Public School District is doing sports right now. So the debate is they want the middle school to do sports again. So all the coaches are trying their hardest to get their kids back on the court.
Talk. Get there, Justin. Box out. Here you go.
So at the high school level, what's the consensus among the students, by not having a court warming or a football homecoming, the traditional style? What are some of the things that Paseo does differently where most schools would have a traditional homecoming?
Some of the things, last year we had our first court warming.
Watch that pick.
That we was trying to get things normal, like a normal high school would have it. Even though we don't have sports, we're trying our hardest to get back to what the school was about.
There you go, there you go, there you go.
Southeast working the clock once again.
Get back.
4:15 left here in the third period. And here's another three ball, lets it fly, and that's good for the bottom of the bucket. That makes the score 19-13, cuts the lead down to 3.
It's a good game out here, a good game.
And as the varsity team starts to cheer behind, you can start to kind of feel like the old school electricity that you would feel for any type of athletic contest. Again, there are no fans that are allowed here in the field house. We're all masked up, just a little bit different. But when you start to hear those cheers of the players to cheer on the JV, it kind of starts to really make the difference, and you can start to feel the atmosphere starting to turn, if you will, especially with the Vikings only holding on to a 3-point lead. 3:39 here in the third quarter, and Southeast trying to come back and strike.
Help.
Southeast reset.
Driving to the bucket, the floater, no good. The rebound. A lot of action down low underneath the bucket. .308 here, third quarter, 19-16. Vikings holding on to a 3-point lead. Ball underneath the Southeast basket. Inside off the glass. No, that didn't get anything, I don't think. But that is a foul on Southeast.
And it's Northeast ball.
That's his second of the ball game. Team's fifth. Great old school move there. He tries to bounce it off of him. And here's another turnover.
So,
The officials letting the guys play, but there's a push.
Just like he didn't hit the ball on the long right here.
To all you watching at home via our stream, we are ironing out the kinks of our broadcast and just getting a feel for it today. So no rosters, just on strict visibility today. And but we will have that laid out for you for our varsity game. Kenitra Pulliams will have the play-by-play on that one in just a few. Giving you just a little taste of the JV game today with a little announcing. And there's one off the rim. Nice pass inside. Kiss off the glass. Vikings can't defend that one. And the Knights trail by 1, 19-18.
Hey.
2:05 left here in the third. Vikings ball. Driving, pushing it in. Splits the defenders. Vikings playing some up-tempo. And that one off the back of the rim.
look like Vikings have 2 free throws. Well, like the mask is making them hard to breathe, you know.
I can only imagine. I mean, it's difficult for me to speak here with the mask on and try to broadcast, so I can only imagine what these young athletes are going through, running up and down the court. But it's all for the better cause.
It's good they're not giving up. They're not giving up. And then Southeast ball.
Dave, you got number 13. No. Stay there. There you go. Hey, pick up. Hey, Zeddy, you got 30.
Vikings holding on to a 2-point lead here in the third quarter. 1:30 left.
He's
that
coming
one.
down the court.
Oh, yeah. Just a little too much muscle behind that hustle.
Like the coaches tell him to calm down.
Well, you can't play all over the place. You know, it's one of those things where you have to find your rhythm, and you have to control yourself, and you have to understand exactly where you are on the floor at all times. And I think that's one of the things that the coaches want to address and really push forward in this particular quarter. 1:08 left in the quarter.
You just don't want to overwork yourself, especially with the mask. You got to stay focused.
Nobody wants to be overexerted. Turnovers have plagued this JV game today. And there's yet another turnover. Great presence of mind to try to get rid of the ball there by the Knights.
The Knights coming down the court.
And all alone underneath. A little too much mustard on that one. Bounces off the rim. Knights hold possession. The head fake drives in. The nice shot off the glass, but can't quite go for three. Knights training it. No good. Getting a little ahead of myself, Jerry's. I just knew that one was going in.
They ain't going to stop trying for the 3 points.
Well, you know, here's the other issue. Once you get in the second half of a ball game, 28 seconds left in this one, 28 seconds left in the quarter. Fatigue is one of the biggest main concerns. When you look around at the players, you see a lot of hands on the knees, you see a lot of deep breathing, a lot of heavy breathing, and it's all about conditioning. And coaches will tell you all the time, you run those suicides, you do all that training, especially when you get down to the fourth quarter, because it's all about the team. That's the better conditioned team that's going to usually win in the end.
I think the fourth quarter is like the biggest, you know. That's where you can't give up. That's where you got to go your hardest. It's the fourth quarter.
Go with your heart? Is that what you're saying?
I said go with your heart too, you know.
Go with your heart. That sounds like a Disney song. Don't put that in Space Jam is not Disney, though. I was thinking they could put that in Space Jam. Go with your heart. Back at the free throw line, we've seen a lot of sloppy free throw shooting today as well, Jarius. But not right there. On the money. Perfect shot. Knights trail by 1. 27.4 seconds left in the third quarter. 20-19. The Vikings holding on to a 1-point lead.
Want to shoot for three? So I think a little more teamwork.
You say a little more teamwork?
Yeah.
10 seconds left on the clock.
Shoot for two?
Drives, and that one is rejected. 1.2 seconds on the clock.
Do the right play, they can score a point.
And he shoots.
Oh.
In and out. So at the end of 3, it's 20-19. The Northeast Vikings on the road holding on to a 1-point lead as we go into the fourth quarter. The biggest concern I've seen so far is fatigue, Jarius. We want to make sure that both of these teams have enough gas left in the tank, and that's always something to be concerned about when you're talking about going into the fourth quarter of any type of athletic contest, whether it be football or basketball. Whoever is the strongest as far as their wind, you got to keep that wind. So when you look at both of these teams, and it's a tight ball game, just a 1-point difference, who do you think is the better shape team, the team that's in shape? Who's going to pull it out?
I think Southeast can pull it out. Southeast.
Southeast?
They got a lot of people they can switch out, you know, when they see somebody getting tired.
Well,
give their star player a break.
You know what? Not only that, but they are right here in their backyard. The varsity team is here. I see the girls have arrived as well to cheer this team on. So sometimes their principals here. Sometimes it can be those little things that make the difference. They talk so much about Arrowhead Stadium being such a dominant type place to play because of the home field advantage and the crowd. Well, sometimes that crowd can give you just that little boost of energy that you need in a tight ball game like this. 8 minutes as we start the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, 20-19. Northeast trying to hold off the surging Southeast Knights. So we start the fourth quarter here. Northeast with the basketball. Scrambling to get that ball in. Good tight defense by the Knights. And trying to keep that. Oh, looks like we're going to get no backcourt. Thought we had a backcourt there for a minute. Referee says no. We got some Harlem Globetrotter dribbling over there in the corner. And the Knights like that. It'll be a timeout, 30-second timeout for Northeast as the pressure being put on by Southeast. And Jarius, you talked so much about how people want it, and you saw that determination, you saw that focus right there by Southeast at that period. You know, turning it on at certain parts of the ball game, it's so important. Northeast taking their timeout. Coach Ben Super telling these guys to get back out there. Part of the official crew tonight.
Last quarter of the game. Gotta go hard, go home.
So 7:39 here in the fourth quarter at Southeast Fieldhouse. Northeast Vikings leading by 1. Try to maximize the clock, slow the ball game down just a little bit.
2 for 3.
Head fake move. In there all by himself. No help. He's looking for help. The turnover. Long baseball pass by the Vikings or the Knights. And he's pushed out of bounds. The opportunity to go to the free throw line. Oh, I'm sorry. The inbounds. Excuse me. So they'll be inbounding. Southeast inbounds the ball. Trying to manage the clock. Looking for a play. Sets pick.
This is like where them 3 points is really important.
Jerry, she called it. He tried to shoot it, but just could not quite get it to go. So it'll be the Vikings coming down court, trying to dominate and trying to control the basketball. Ball at the top of the key. Southeast bench wants some defense. And they'll get a foul on it. So the blocking foul on Southeast. Send him to the line. And missed free throw. Shooting 2.
See if we can make this one.
Stepped on the line. It'll be Southeast ball. Vikings. They had to play some defense. Knights say it's time to eat. Let's see whose stomach's growling the loudest right now. Trying to get something going. Driving to the basket. No good. Rebound. For 3. And that's off the
reset.
So it'll be jump ball. Coach wants them to spread the basketball out. Use the floor. 6:15 left here. 20-19. And the Knights trying to make something happen here. That ball batted around a little bit. Knights recover. Spreading the floor for 3. No good. Just short. Here come the Vikings.
Down the court.
Driving through 2 defenders, and it's good. Drops the deuce. Makes it 22-19. 5:55 left in the ball game. Inside to the Knights. Ball back out. It'll be a timeout for Southeast. There's a 30-second timeout here. With 5:54 left in the ball game, 22-19, Jerry's Pool. It has turned out to be a very entertaining basketball game here for our opening game of the JV contest, the Knights and the Vikings. So far, what are you liking?
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the who?
Dreamwork.
That's right. So whose dream is going to get answered today? We are 5 minutes and 44 seconds away from somebody's dream coming true, 22-19. Vikings have been playing very well as a team, but Southeast refuses to quit. They refuse to give up.
As you see, like the Vikings, they stopped trying to do free throws. 3 points, trying to lay up the ball, get 2 points, But the Knights, they keep trying.
And that's all you can do. You can't give up. You cannot give up. Ball at the top of the key. Nice move, driving the ball inside, kicks it over to it the left hand, and he'll go to the line and shoot a pair. How crucial are these field goals, or these free throws, I should say, Jarius, right now? Down by 4? Down by 3. Yeah, 3.
It's very important for Southeast to make these 2 shots.
So it can make up some significant ground here by burying these 2 shots. Free throw shooting has not been on point today at all for either team.
The score is now 20-22. Here the coach yelling help.
Somebody needs some help. Another errant pass. And that'll be a backcourt violation.
Hey, get in it. Don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about it. Get in the defense. Get in the defense. You're good. There we go.
Vikings coach telling them to be defense.
So here we go again. Southeast. Driving, penetrating the defense, up and in. A key bucket. Ties the ball game up at 22. 4:51 left here in the fourth quarter, the opening game here of our doubleheader, the JV game. 22-22. 4's on the board. And now it's about concentration. You can't get too excited if you're either team. You got 4 minutes, 35 seconds to control the clock, control the basketball, and make the other team make mistakes. You have to protect the basketball at all costs at this point of the game. Vikings trying to spread the floor a little bit. Driving, loses the ball just a little bit. That's off the front of the rim. And here come the Knights, who have fought vigilantly to tie this game up. And there's a three-pointer, and it hits the front of the rim. It's like a good jump ball as both guys go up for it. Jerry, as you mentioned it, this game has kind of turned around. It was a very slow first quarter. It was 8-8 at the end of the first quarter. Now it's 22-22. These teams have gone tit for tat, as they say, and it has been one of those games that has been entertaining to watch so far. That ball off the front of the rim.
Southeast coming down the court.
And it gives Southeast an opportunity to come back once again. And he's reaching a little bit. No, nothing getting called there. 3:20. Time winding down. Southeast trying to make the most of the clock. Looking for that opportunity, taking it nice and slow. There's for three, and just a little bit short. Northeast comes down with the rebound. And the ref agrees that ball off of his foot. It'll be Southeast ball. And every possession is crucial going down here with just under 3 minutes in the game.
You come up. Dejan, you come up. Tamari is at the top. Tamari at the top, you on the wing. There you go. Zay, you gonna let him post you up? Come on, Zay.
Ball inside, and that ball bounces around off the rim.
Northeast coming down the court.
And count the bucket. Count the bucket. That is a huge bucket there for two. Makes it 24-22, and he'll go to the free throw strike. And he comes up clutch. Take a 3-point lead with just over 2:30 left in the ball game. Southeast drawing up a play. Wide open from the wing. Oh, so close, but rims out. Oh, that's going to be a travel. Travel call. And again, securing the basketball is going to be the most important part of this ball game going down the stretch. 2:14 left. 25-22 Vikings trying to control the clock and run the clock down. 2:04. And it's important for Southeast. You can hear the coach reminding them that as they're playing defense,
No hands.
don't foul anybody. Don't foul. Play defense with your feet. Make them make the shots and force shots and cause turnovers. And here comes Southeast on the fast break and throws the ball away. Watch out, Miss Nikki. I thought she was I was in fear of her life over there. Miss Nikki was over there. I guess she's getting a text message, reading her phone. How about a PSA? PSA, don't text and watch basketball. Ball could be coming your way. Ball coming your way vigorous. Oh, nice move there by Southeast.
Southeast coming down the court.
Big bucket there. Gets it to fall. 25-24. Northeast still leading, and they're running the floor. Oh, wow. Surprised we didn't get a charge call there.
Southeast.
Both teams running the floor, I am surprised to see how much energy they still have left. That's what you call pure determination, Jerry's. 119 here, we talked about conditioning, and whichever team was the best conditioned was going to get it going down to the wire, and they're showing that now. Southeast driving to the basket, and that ball falls, and it's good. A big bucket there to take the lead, 26-25, and the bonus.
Free throws important.
Northeast is going to take a timeout. That's a full timeout, 26-25. Southeast comes from behind with 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter at the Southeast Fieldhouse. And it's been one of those games where it's been back and forth, a tight game. Nobody has really blown anybody out. I think it's all about the officiating, you know. You know, Coach Super and his crew out here, he told us that the officiating is key. I've never seen a referee come do a mid-game interview. You can tell he's itching to get on the microphone. He wants me to ask him a question. He wants to be seen, I guess. That's all right, though. Coach Ben Super, the athletic director over at Paseo Academy as well. Old Lincoln Academy basketball player from before they were a prep. You know, that's that weird range where you have Lincoln High School, then you have Lincoln Academy, then you have Lincoln Prep. He is the middle child. He is a Lincoln Academy product. And free throws so crucial. He misses that one. Had a chance to really put some distance between the Vikings and Knights. And missing that free throw was crucial because now the Vikings take the lead, 27-26, 58 seconds left in the ball game. The Knights looking to draw up a play to possibly get one last shot off to win the game. So there'll be another timeout. Which timeout for Southeast? I tell you, Jarius, I don't see how you're being able to control yourself. I mean, you are just being so cool and collected here where there's all this basketball game going on there where it could go anybody's way. 27-26, both teams evenly matched and really just playing off of die-hard adrenaline, if you will. What are you hearing over here in the huddle?
Defense is important at this point.
Strategy and defense.
I think for both teams that's important.
And securing the basketball. You got to secure the basketball. You do not want a turnover here. You do not want to force a turnover, and you don't really want to foul where you send the guy to the charity stripe.
I think it's like the part where you got to stay calm. Can't get too excited.
Exactly. You have to keep your emotions in check.
Southeast coming down the court. They're going to shoot for three.
42 seconds left. That ball being battered around. That makes me uncomfortable right now. Somebody's got to secure it. There you go, Southeast securing it. Looks like they're going to play it for one basket. 32 seconds left. He drives, finger roll, and no good.
Hold the ball.
Northeast needs to just hold on to the basketball, but they let it loose.
17 seconds left.
Continue to let Southeast drive. When you have that much of an advantage, that ball was batted around underneath the basket. You have to grab the basketball, hold on to the basketball, and draw the foul. You want to draw that foul if you're Northeast. You're still in control of the ball. You're leading by one. You have to grab that ball. There's no pressure on you to score.
And Viking has a timeout.
You have to grab the ball and lock it down. There'll be another timeout. 27-26, 17 ticks on the clock here at the Interscholastic League Fieldhouse.
This is a very close
We want to welcome in everybody who is watching our stream here. We have Lavinia Wedlow, who is monitoring our stream. Jarius Poole on the mic here with me. Jordan Jackson on camera, and Miss Terry Brown on camera as well. So this is going to be one of those games, folks, that people are going to be talking about all week when they get back to school. Eventually, if we ever get back in class, this will be the game that you'll be talking about tomorrow. But I tell you what, on social media, people are going to say, oh, man, did you see that game? It was a JV game, but, man, these two teams played each other from the opening tip all the way down to the wire. 27-26, Southeast at the free throw line now with an opportunity to tie the game. No good. Southeast still has an opportunity. 13 seconds left. Wide open shot. He takes the three. No good. Battered around. 7 seconds. And now Northeast holds the basketball, which is what we had expected last time. But was it a timeout call? It was a timeout call. All right, Southeast will take a timeout with 4.5 seconds left in the ball game. Oh boy, they are talking strategy right about now for Southeast.
4 seconds left.
4.5 seconds left, Lavinia Wedlow. This game has been pretty entertaining, to say the least.
Been a good game, good game. Very close. 1 point difference.
You say, who do I think is going to win? I'm not. I'm not sure, but I'll tell you one thing: it's going to be a game that goes down to the wire. As you can see, 4.5 seconds left on the clock. Taking it down to the wire, 27-26.
Let's see what Southeast going to do.
Southeast will be taking it out. They had an opportunity to draw one play up, and they don't need anything big. Get the ball inside and just put it in the basket. So many different options. They try that. Looks like they'll recover it. It'll be Southeast ball. So great defense by Northeast. That's exactly what you have to do, even if you have to bat it away. As long as you take time off the clock.
Hey, watch that. Hey, make sure you watch the cutter.
They're in zone here. Drawing up that last play. Kicks it way out. 2 seconds left. One. Lets it fly. That's way short off the backboard, and Northeast finds a way to hold on and to hold off the scathing Southeast Knights. 27-26 the final score in this ball game. Northeast victorious. And it has been one of those games that we got an opportunity to see a little bit of everything, Jerry's Pool.
It was a good game.
A great game, and it was a game that started off a little slow. Things were a little bit slow at the beginning. At the end of the first quarter, it was 5-5, and then for whatever reason, during the halftime, both teams started to kind of connect with those three-pointers. We saw a lot of three-point shots taken in the first half, and then in the second half, they were able to make those adjustments. The adjustments were very important in the second half, and they came out fired up, and I was really impressed with the way that Southeast's JV was able to connect with those three-point shots. The three-point shot, they lived and died by it, even though it wasn't working in the first half. They found a way to make it happen in the second half and significantly hung in there with Northeast, who played some great basketball, but turnovers also made a big difference for both teams. So the turnover ratio is one thing that was in play. And so we will get set here for the second half. My camera people have all quit on me. As a matter of fact, one of them is standing next to me. So I guess that your camera shots may look a little awkward and may look a little weird. But, that's one of those things that happen from time to time. Or you get a shot of Miss Terry. Hey, Miss Terry. Miss Terry's up there texting while broadcasting. That's what we're doing. It's all good.
PSA.
Yeah, PSAs, Jerry. That's what we were learning in school, right?
Yep.
Learning about PSAs. All right, so we'll take a quick timeout, folks, to get restructured, to get reset for our primetime game. It'll be the Southeast Knights varsity team taking on the Northeast Vikings, and both teams looking forward to some great basketball here at the Interscholastic League Fieldhouse. If it's anything like the first game that we saw, we're going to get to see a little bit of everything. Two teams that refuse to give up, two teams that are absolutely determined in getting the job done. Jerry's Pool, D. Jackson here. We'll tag team it on over to Lavinia Wedlow, and the First Lady of Sports in Kansas City, Kenitra Pulliams, will be here for your play-by-play. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Varsity Boys basketball tonight. Southeast taking on Northeast. I'm Kenesha Pulliams along with my co-host.
Vivian Wetlow from Paseo.
Just underway. Southeast controlling the opening tip. Tana has the ball up top. Swings it to the wing, stolen away by Jalen Pouncil. And he converts for the layup. First points of the game, 2-0 Knights. Pouncil is the team's leading scorer, averaging 21 points a game for Southeast. Another turnover there by the defense. That pass a little too far ahead and goes out of bounds. It will go back the other way to Northeast. Gerald Hazelwood drives into the paint, draws contact, personal foul. Foul called on Pouncil, his first. Nico Bateman with the ball. Three-point attempt. That one is true for Ishmael Hussein. Traveling called. That one goes against Southeast. Malik Sloan shuffling his feet. Well, half-court press by the Knights. Knights able to pass back door, or Vikings able to pass back door for the layup. Pouncil draws contact in the lane. Personal foul against Hussein. That ball goes through the hands of Henry Gardner. Trap along the sideline. Another turnover. 2-on-1 break for Southeast. Pouncil keeps it himself for another layup.
Another turnover?
Another turnover there by Southeast defense. Pouncil trying to draw contact on that layup. Instead, he is called for traveling. So the ball goes back to Northeast. Another theft by the Knights leads to more points. It's a layup there by Dramel Jackson. Gerald Hazelwood whistle for stepping on the baseline. Timeout called by Southeast head coach Daryl Kearney. It's a 30-second timeout. Southeast off to a 1-5 start on the season. Northeast 0-2 The Vikings looking for their first win. Close one here early on, 1-point lead for Southeast. Sloan gives it back to Pouncil. Back to Sloan for three. That shot's long, but run down by Henry Gardner for the rebound. Off balance fadeaway shot is no good. Rebound pulled down by Ariel Khan. Hazelwood pulls up for three. Shot was short off the front rim, pulled down by the Knights. Southeast swings it around the perimeter. A theft by Ishmael Hussein. 1-on-2. The ball will stay on this end with Northeast. Rainbow three-pointer. That's good. Ishmael Hussein puts the Knights back in front. Pouncil tries a heat check three. Southeast extending the defensive press. McMillan. Bateman now with the ball. Bateman drives baseline. Jump ball called as Jalen Pouncil provides the defense. Hussein will take the ball out. Southeast able to recover on defense. Three-point attempt off the back rim, pulled down by Jermel Jackson. He's averaging 7 rebounds a game this season for the Knights. Southeast steps on the baseline. It's early in the season for both teams, so still trying to work out the kinks and, some of those miscues that may not happen, come January. We're seeing some extra tonight.
I'm guessing everybody's getting used to each other. I was really excited for the varsity game because I like how fast-paced it is compared to JV.
And the JV game was a great one, came down to the final possession.
Yeah.
Northeast holding on for the win in that one. Sloan now running the point. Passes inside to Jackson. Kick out to the corner. Gardner with a three-pointer.
One of the reasons I am excited is for three-pointers. They do make me happy because I know in JV game there was a lot of missed ones.
three-point attempt. Rattles around and out.
Let's go. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Nehemiah, you should be on
Just over a minute left here in the opening quarter. Got a one-point contest.
Good. Swing it. Swing it.
Hussein with the ball in the corner. Floater in the lane is no good. Rebound pulled down by Brian Phoenix. Phoenix drives all the way. The shot was blocked by Ariel Khan.
Do you feel like Northeast 32 is going to be a problem for Southeast?
Yeah, I mean, it is a mismatch. I mean, Khan does have the height advantage. So Southeast, will think twice about driving the ball in the lane. They may stick with shooting three-pointers from the perimeter, less likely to get the shot blocked.
So far, only threes have been on Southeast.
Each team with a pair of threes. From the corner, that shot is good. No good. Rebound pulled down, and that will end the first quarter. 9-8. A close one here. Southeast trying to put together back-to-back wins for the first time this season, coming off of a win against St. James Academy on the 11th. Northeast still in the early going. It's kind of an unbalanced schedule. Teams trying to be able to play despite the pandemic that we're in. And so this is only the third game this season for Northeast. Still looking for that first win. Most recent game they played Mid-Buchanan, but that was back December 3rd. On the floor right now for the Vikings, we have Hazelwood, Bateman, Hussein, Rogers, and Khan, the original starting five. For Southeast, Jared Smith now in the game, off the bench. Pouncil will put the ball in play, and we're underway here in the second quarter. Three-pointer with no hesitation, draws contact and still nails it. Jalen Pouncil. Largest lead of the game for the Knights. Bateman drives to the lane. He gets fouled. He'll be at the free throw line shooting two. Jackson was whistled for the foul. First free throw is good. Nico Bateman makes them both, brings his team within two. Three-point shot was a little flat. Rebound pulled down by Khan. Hussein trying to shake loose. Spin move in the lane off glass. That one's no good for Hazelwood. Rebound pulled down by the Knights. Long three-pointer. That one no good. Jermel Jackson, the rebound, the putback, and the foul. 3 the hard way for Jermel Jackson. Nehemiah Rogers whistled for the personal foul. His first. Jackson completes the three-point play. And then gets back on defense to deflect the ball out of bounds. Southeast leading this one 15-10. 6:40 here to play before halftime. Ball goes out of bounds off of Northeast. That's another turnover. Southeast ball. Devon Babels now into the game for Southeast. Another opportunity. The ball stays alive for Southeast. Brian Phoenix uses the glass for 2 more, extending the Knights' lead to 7. It is 17-10. Steal. Fast break. And Jermel Jackson forces Northeast to call a timeout. 19-10, the largest lead of this game, and that is a full timeout for the Vikings. What's your opinion of the way that Southeast has played defense?
I think it's really good. I think them having number 32 is it really in their Southeast. For Southeast, yeah, sorry about that mistake. For Southeast, I think they're playing actually okay. I think that offense, I like the offense way better. I think they're going up for shots, and they're really good at that. Their three-pointers were okay. I like them. I think driving it to the rim is really good for going on for them.
You bring up a very good point. The aggressiveness that Southeast is showing, despite maybe the size advantage, they're not really hesitating to take the ball into the paint, to get, at the rim to try and draw contact. And I think by doing that, it draws the attention and it leaves some of the perimeter shooters wide open because all the defense is backing into the paint. Southeast sags back on defense. Kick out pass. Little acrobatic shot. That one's no good by Hazelwood. That 3 off the glass. Long outlet pass up ahead. Jackson pulls up for another 3.
That looked effortless.
Jackson, smooth shot, hot hand. Now it's a double-digit lead for Southeast, 22-10. Going in among the trees, that shot was blocked, clean block. No foul called by Jackson. Ball will stay with the Vikings. Hussein, the runner. Block. But a personal foul will be called against Phoenix. Phoenix made both of his free throws last time at the line. And I jinxed him. Eric Tolfree now checking into the game. He replaces Gerard Smith. Better luck there on the second free throw. Gets it to go. Kahn with the contested shot and the defense. Block and knocks it out of bounds. A little too much heat on that pass. Goes out of bounds. Kahn in close, can't convert. Rebound pulled down by the Knights, but thrown away. Eric Tolfree kind of shaking it off his left hand. Deflected out of bounds, will stay with the Knights. Skip pass, interior, into Kahn. Can't get the shot to fall, but he will be at the line to shoot free throws. That is Dramel Jackson's second personal foul. Michael McKinnon in to replace Jackson. Pouncil goes inside. Defensive block there by the Vikings. 2-on-1. Great recovery there by Southeast. Devon Babels with a block from behind. 30-second timeout call by Northeast. Vikings able to close, pull this one within 10 points. So Lavinia, tell me about yourself.
I'm at Tempateo Academy. I'm a TV broadcasting major, actually. I think I retook this class like 3 times. I didn't retake it, but we were bringing it in and out constantly, so I've been in intro for a while. I really enjoy it.
What do you like best about it?
Being a director,
Okay.
changing the cutscene.
Yeah.
Can't do that this game. That's okay.
Being able to multitask, being able to, be the eyes behind everything to make sure that the best pictures are being seen at home.
Yeah, because I actually, when I do go to college and stuff, this is the career path I'm going to be taking. I want to be a producer, get into this. Maybe gaming, too. Not sure.
Outstanding.
How long have you been doing this?
Ooh. Long time. Long. 20 years?
Did you play basketball?
No.
Oh.
My dad coached basketball. My brother played basketball at Texas A&M.
So those are in your family?
Yep. I played soccer, volleyball, and track.
Yeah. I played volleyball and basketball. I quit this year, though. Kind of miss it.
Oh. Not too late, right?
I'm a senior. Now I got a job.
Priorities.
Yes.
2.5 left to play here before halftime. Southeast leading by 10, 22-12. McKinnon drives it inside. Kick out. Babel's back with the ball in his hand. Baseline jumper is no good. Fight for the rebound. Pulled down by the Knights. Extending a possession. Ball deflected. Scrappy defense knocked away by Hussein. He comes up with a steal. Three from the top. Karam's off the right side of the rim. Pass up ahead. Rogers tries to go inside. Pull-up jumper in transition. Shot won't fall, but Nico Bateman gets hit on the arm. Toll-free picks up the personal foul. Bateman now 3 of 5 from the line in this game. Makes the second one. Cuts the deficit to single digits. Little left-handed jumper there by Gerard Smith. Pushes the lead back to double digits, 24-13. Kahn tries to spin, loses the handle. Pass up ahead. Easy layup there. .45 seconds left to play. Rogers. Northeast looking to hold for the final shot. McMillan with the ball near midcourt. To Kahn. Shuffles his feet, called for the traveling with under 10 seconds to play.
You know, a lot of players out there were talking about the court is kind of slippery for them.
You can see that they are having a tough time getting some traction.
Yeah.
Pouncil, 5 seconds, drives it in. The basket and the bump.
2 seconds left on the clock. Dun, dun, dun.
Pouncil gets the bonus free throw. Steal. Can he beat the clock? Cannot get the shot off in time to beat the clock. But at halftime, Southeast with a commanding 16-point lead, 29-13, due in large part to the Knights' defense. Welcome back to the IO Fieldhouse as we are getting ready to start second half action between Southeast and Northeast. The Knights with a 29-13 halftime lead, outscoring the Vikings 20-5 in that second quarter, sparked by a 13-3 run. Much of what we saw there in the first half, turnover there by Northeast. But this one was a dead ball turnover, so not immediately leading to transition points for Southeast. Turnover given away. Steal there. Brian Phoenix for the layup. Baseline jumper. No good. Rebound pulled down by Jackson. Pull up three, short. Maybe that was a pass. Either way, it leads to 2 points for Southeast. Lead now grows to 20. Pouncil trying to get some traction. Pull up three. No good. Rebound by Kahn. Sloan calling out his defensive assignment. McMillan with the ball in his hands. Hussein. Pull up. Rebound pulled down by Pouncil. Pouncil doesn't hesitate to pull another three. He is determined to hit one. Hussein with the steal. Pouncil, a little too aggressive. Whistle for the personal foul, his second. McMillan for three. Hits off the right side of the rim. Knight rebound. A little Euro step is no good. Kahn pulls it down. And the other way, in among the double team. Northeast can't convert. Run out the other way. Left-handed layup and the contact. Keon Daniels checking in for Northeast. He replaces Gerald Hazelwood. Hazelwood takes a seat after picking up this personal foul. Puts Pouncil at the line to shoot the bonus free throw. Free throw's no good. Rebound goes to Northeast, but the double team pickpocket. Another layup there by Pouncil. Lead stretches 37-13. A lot of our KCPS students getting some on-the-job training now joined on the mic by
Jerry's pool.
Jerry's multitasking, extraordinaire, analyst, director, doing it all. The more you can do, the more valuable you are.
That's right.
Jalen Harris checks into the game. He spells Malik Sloan. Jackson sizing up the defense, decides to take it inside among the trees. Khan's not having it. Layup in transition. That one is good by Nico Bateman. Three-pointer bounces around and out. Khan with another rebound for the Vikings. Little thievery there. Brian Phoenix. The no-look steal. Khan holds his presence in the paint. Asks for a sub. Three-pointer from the right wing, no good. Hustle for the offensive rebound. Khan holding his own in the paint. Jumper off target. Rebound pulled down by the Vikings. Lavinia is back with us on the mic.
I am back. My mom had came early.
Hey, little brief timeout. We all need them.
Yeah. See, they went up though, 37-15 still.
Shot comes after the whistle.
Oh. I did not hear the whistle.
Harris whistled for his first personal foul. Jackson checks out. Pouncil checks out. Gerard Smith back into the game. Three-pointer from the right wing. No good. Jalen Harris snares the rebound. Three-pointer. Swishes in by Brian Phoenix. Four-on-two break for Southeast. Can't take advantage in transition, but still will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Daniels picks up the personal foul. Henry Gardner to the line to shoot 2. Makes the first. Makes them both. Southeast currently on a 13-2 run here in the third quarter. Outlet pass up ahead. Can't corral the ball. Goes out of bounds off James Miller. Back over to Northeast. Three from the top. No good. Rebound. Tries to save it. Jalen Harris does, but goes off his hands. So it will stick with the Vikings. Three-pointer from the southpaw, Malcolm Cook. And right the other way, Henry Gardner says, you see your three, I answer it. And then a steal. The refs have the discussion. Confirmed that is a three-pointer by Gardner. Great recovery block from the backside there by Brian Phoenix. Forces a held ball. Alternating possession means the ball goes over to Southeast. Under a minute left to play here in third quarter. Southeast leading things 45-18. Phoenix tries to spin in the lane, draws contact. Gerald Hazelwood picks up his second personal foul. First free throw swished in. Second free throw no good. He'll get one more try after a lane violation. This time he makes it. Makes them both. Baseline drive. Hangs and scores. That shot good by Nico Bateman. Steal by the Vikings. They've got 2-on-1 break. Can they convert it? Leaves it short. Rebound pulled down. And now Southeast has numbers. Phoenix gets fouled on his way to the basket.
Let's go, Gerald, take it out. Vegas. Malcolm, you got shooter. I know. Nico, you got shooter.
Phoenix makes both free throws. 5 seconds. That three is good by Gerald Hazelwood to beat the third quarter buzzer. And so after 3 quarters, it is 49-23, Southeast extending its lead. In that third quarter, Southeast matching its second quarter point production with 20 points. Outscoring Northeast 20-13 in the third quarter. But for Northeast, that was its best scoring quarter of this game, putting up as many points in the third quarter as the Vikings did in the first 2 quarters combined. Southeast cheerleaders in the house here at the IL Fieldhouse. (49-23) here as we start the fourth quarter. 26-point difference, it is worth noting that once we get to a 30-point margin, then the running clock gets implemented. That three-pointer is no good. Outlet pass to Southeast. Layup. That is good. Michael McKinnon. Crossover, a little out of control. Ball will go to the Knights. With the large lead, it allows Coach Kearney to give a lot of his reserve players, guys who aren't necessarily starters or aren't in the rotation, some extra playing time. Knights hustle for the offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Off target, but saved by the Knights. Everybody trying to get in the stat sheet. Knights slow it down. Another offensive rebound for Southeast. Another offensive chance. This time the defensive rebound falls into the hands of Nico Bateman. And he wants to go coast to coast with it, draws the foul. Michael McKinnon with the personal foul. James Miller gets a breather for Southeast. Gerald Hazelwood takes a seat for Northeast. Kahn tries his hand from long distance. Steal there. Malcolm Cook. Offensive rebound and putback by Keon Daniels. Backdoor pass. Devon Babels. Kahn rattles in a three off the glass. Did he call bank? Either way, still counts the same. Little hesitation, stutter step, no good. Offensive rebound. And that three-pointer is good by Babels. Threes on each end by both teams. Now it's turning into a long-range shootout. Rebound off the hands of Southeast. Gerard Smith checks out. That three-pointer is good. Malcolm Cook, his second three-pointer. A little interior backdoor pass. That's good for Babels. 58-31 is our score here in the fourth quarter. Southeast in control since the second quarter. Nico Bateman hangs and drains. That jumper is short, out of bounds, will go to Northeast. Defensive rebound to Southeast. Drive and the dish. The assist to Malik Sloan. The basket by James Miller. McMillan tries to shake the defense, kicks it to the corner. Malcolm Cook, this time the three won't go. McMillan hustles in for the rebound and puts it back up and in. Thought about the pump fake. Instead gives it up to Sloan. Sloan pulls a three. No good, but on the inside, James Miller's there for the rebound and putback using his 6'3" size, long arms to snare that rebound. 62-35 is your score. McMillan thought about passing it. Instead, got his man off his feet and pulls up for three. Another three from the corner. Devon Babels, listed as a power forward, but he looks like shooting guard from the corner. And right back the other way, Nico Bateman rattles in a three. Jump stop, kick out to the corner. That three is no good. Double dribble called as McMillan came off his feet, wasn't able to maintain his dribble. Hesitation. Khan's not having it. Defensive rebound, pulled down. We are under a minute to play here in the fourth quarter. Southeast, 65-41 lead. Hasn't stopped Northeast from defensive intensity. That block goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Vikings. One last timeout called by Northeast. Full timeout called by Northeast. Coach Kearney has his team 44.8 seconds away from winning back-to-back games for the first time this season. Started the season on the road against Van Horn, losing a close one. Then also losing a two-possession game at Winnetonka. Then went to tournament action, played against Rockbridge and Blue Valley North. Lost to Raytown, but followed up with a win over St. James Academy. Mask check there by the refs. Everybody meets the requirements. Back into action. McMillan pulls another three. This time leaves it short. Defensive rebound pulled down by Southeast. 30 seconds to go. Kearney calls off the offense. No shot. Just Southeast content to dribble this one, pass this one out, and come away with a win. And that'll do it. Southeast a winner, 65-41 over Northeast. Up next for Southeast later on this week, on Thursday, the Knights will take on Central, and then they will journey to Oak Park on Friday night. Lavinia, your closing thoughts on this one?
I was kind of hoping for that Northeast would bring it back because it just would have been some assignment to see. But I am proud of Southeast. You can tell they had a lot of teammate trust going on there. Their aggression played a big part to me, I think.
And I agree with that, and the fact that, they've played, this is their 7th game of the season, twice as many as Northeast has played, so you can see kind of the experience of having played more games together, knowing what's going on. But our thanks to you for watching us here on our KCPS IL Game of the Week from the IL Fieldhouse. Join us all season long as we will bring you the best action, as we have attendance restrictions right now in place. So for your safety, but also for your entertainment, we are here to provide you the sights and the sounds of KCPS athletics. For Lavinia, I'm Kenny Tripolliums. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time on our Game of the Week.